Alright guys, you guys can probably hear me by now. So, last time we left off, I have to get PokeWorld up and running, by the way. But last time we left off, we had just started setting up the colony. Everything looked nice and organized and everything for the moment. Of course, that doesn't help that I'm a new player, but I've watched beginner videos for God knows how long before I even step foot in this game. I usually like stepping in blind, but not all the time. So, first, I'll exit Google Chrome so it doesn't take up half my friggin' RAM just to exist. Onto my phone's Twitch app and use the streaming manager. Yeah, Doctor followed me. Thank you, thank you. I don't know if you're here at the moment, but thanks so much. Currently, RimWorld is loading up. Luckily, I have this on an SSD drive, so it doesn't take that long for things to load up. The only thing really hindering me is that this laptop I have only has like 8 gigabytes of RAM, and I need to upgrade it. I'm going to be tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going to be getting a quote from the guy that repairs my laptop to see if how much it would cost to get my laptop's RAM upgraded, because he said there's a couple of slots not being used in here, so that's nice. For the first 5 minutes, for 5 to 10 minutes, I'm going to be advertising on like Twitter and to some of my friends for them to pop in. One of my moderators, Dawn Slot, might pop in every now and then. I don't know. He might be working at the moment though. Alright, so Stream Manager is up. So first things first. Onto my Discord. It should pop up here in a moment. I've already gave the signal on Twitter. Oh great. And for those of you wondering that are watching right now or watching in the future, I don't run RimWorld in full screen mode. I run it in windowed mode. It takes up less memory doing that. That's the only game that I can actually run in windowed mode. Bring up Messenger real quick so I could give off my tag. You guys can probably hear it just the same as I can. RimWorld is up and running at the moment. My brother just tried to call me on Messenger. Should have put myself on Do Not Disturb, it seems. I hate it when people do that. Just randomly, you know. Anyway, Dr. 1297, thank you for following. I know that occurred before the stream, I believe, so that was very helpful. Yeah, the music cut out because I went to Discord. My Discord thing finally popped up. Oh, come here, drink. advertising on all of my outlets that I currently have as far as like friends and stuff go. Only got 70 followers, so it's not like I really have a nice big group that usually comes in like Dammy has. For those of you who are just coming in right now, I am just setting up. Don't worry about it. Fortunately, it doesn't look like there's a way for me to become offline or something on Messenger. Oh, here. Damn it. I wanted Stream Manager. There we go. I wanted to bring the Stream Manager up. And of course, my Stream Manager and stuff says I don't have any viewers. Sega Dream, Painfulest, another TV viewer. Those are all bots. They're not real people. Wait, did I finish? No, I didn't. I didn't finish. I have one more place I need to advertise. But he pops in. There. Friends, so I can see if there's any new posts every now and then. Bring this up. Messenger. And this should be the very last one. Okay, so welcome everybody. Welcome to my stream of RimWorld. I usually I'm usually unable to stream, but because of my internet speed, but I am trying to get back into it as much as possible, just in case I might get another place or my internet might actually be able to get upgraded or something like that in the future. That way you guys, can at least still be hearing from me every now and then. I'm going to be more active on Twitter as well, so. It was the wrong button. Okay, so. Also, the Room Connect app should be working right now, too. This is supposed to be a story generator, but it's more like a survival simulation. Sure, you're not actually the survivor, you're giving orders to them, but it might as well be. So, we left off on Rebula. Majonica, which you guys can't see right now because I'm not going to do anything until I fully load into the game. But if I ever do, Majonica is my single player run. Or my, not my single player run, my non-streaming run. It's just the run that I play for fun whenever I'm not streaming. That way I don't advance too far and you guys are wondering what the hell happened. Oh, it's because I added Rim Connect, so it's freaking out a little bit. Freaked out because I added Rim Connect because I didn't add it before. See if it'll detect RimWorld. Come on. Come on, little guy. You can do it. Let's go to capture any full screen application. Done. And then properties again. Capture specific window. Done. Go into RimWorld. There we go. I don't know exactly how well this is going to look for you guys, but no, they didn't make the box for they didn't make the box for Homeboy. Homeboy is a Baltoy, by the way. I am running the PokeWorld mod that I have been shamelessly plugging to a lot of other RimWorld players. Well, just one at the moment. As you can, obviously it's raining. There's a Delibird sitting right here. Delibird in one of the RimWorld things that I watch is actually it's not exactly a fighter. They don't have moves for some reason. I don't know if that's a programming error or what, but it doesn't have any moves in that playthrough. So as you can see, this is where we left off last time. I was building an actual large storage room and a little dining room type place for the moment. Now I do plan on, they're limestone walls. Okay, so limestone isn't really that good of a building material, but because we have it, we might be able to make like tables and stuff out of it, which should be fine. But there are steel walls here. And limestone, grand steels, steel urns. Okay, so we actually have some stuff here that we can actually, you know, do something with. If you guys happen to hear any coughing in the background, that doesn't sound like me, that's my grandmother, who's in the other room. Claim this area. Claim this area in the name of Rebula. Claim this area too. Oh, some Horsey, some Electrike. Gotta be loving this rain. Yes, they're Horsies out of water, but still. We're not going to try to go in here just yet, because this could be an ancient trap. Oh, look at all the Chinchou. Forgot they were there. Claim this entire area, because this is all concrete. And we can actually use concrete. Concrete's actually a very good building material. It's very easy to use. In fact, I don't think I have them right now. That's in my single player game. I build my roads out. I build my base stuff out of concrete. Like my roads and stuff, they're usually out of concrete first. As you can see, I've already cleared up a spot over here of 140% fertilization. Where do I go up there again? I'll just click it. I wake up first, of course. Chops. I also have a hygiene mod installed, which is why he went up to that lake. He went to wash himself. Is that the Machop? That's Baltoy. That's Homeboy. See, I built a double layer wall because if you build a double layer wall, you don't have to worry so much about the, you don't have to worry about other people causing issues. And you also don't have to worry about the temperature either. it will still try to leak out. Also, given my internet speed, I don't get on Discord on the voice chat. That causes too many issues. All 4 of my guys can construct, so I think they can. Can you guys construct? They can, they're just not. The faster we build this colony up, the faster everything goes. I know on my single player save they do, so. Then of course all the outside stuff can sit out here because it's not going to deteriorate. No. Ugh. We're to deconstruct all of this stuff. Not fix it. Stop. Stop. Oh shit, I just realized something. I'm out of wood. Oh boy, that's fun. Normally I don't ever run out of wood. This one tells me, the game tells you exactly which ones are ready to be harvested and which ones are not. The red ones can't be harvested, you can't use chopped wood on the red ones, you can only use harvest on the red ones. And if you do, they actually give you less wood than if you were to wait for them to grow. We actually have quite a few trees inside some of our bases and stuff, so, or some of our base and stuff. Yes, I know they're not green, not all of them are green, but if we get rid of them now, we don't have to get rid of them later. And we also get more storage space. Alright, so also going to clear out this area real quick. Yeah, Cubone and Electabuzz. Okay. So all those have been designated for harvest, so we can finish our base. Are you kidding me? Do not deconstruct, harvest wood first. See, now they're going to get rid of the wood in here, drop it all off. And what I'm going to do right now, this, and this all need to be cut. But once that's done, I'm going to have them cut all the plants inside here, so there's absolutely no plants in here. Really? Did you guys just fall asleep? Oh, that's what I get for not organizing their other stuff. That's fine. Yeah, I know. I know I have 4 people instead of just 3, but I thought a rounder number would be a lot better for a Pokemon game. Yeah, they're having restless sleeps because they're all sleeping in the same room. I'll eventually expand this a little bit. Once all this stuff is gone, I'll expand it upwards and out and make everyone have their own separate rooms. Like this one right here will actually be a room in itself. Really, you guys aren't gonna finish the freaking tree chopping in here? You. Not assigned to do plant cutting. What? Wasn't having an issue until now. He's not really too good at cutting plants. He's got a 3.5. Pull Moody back a little bit. Again, I don't know how good my stream quality is, you guys, so I dare not open Google Chrome to take a look. Right now I'm just going to have them clear out all the trees in the area at the moment for this day. I'm going to have to build a roof area. There, finish the roof. Good lord, that way my stuff doesn't die or deteriorate. There we go. Yeah, so finish in here. Come on, finish the chair. My guy's not good at construction either. He's got a passion for it though. He just stopped in the middle. What? Okay. Fonzie. Gonna wash herself. And then come back. I'll have them all haul all of this urgently. It doesn't count toward my account unless it's in here. Which reminds me, I'm going to need to build another one of these dumping areas. Well, not dumping areas, one of those storage areas. So that I can store my rocks and stuff in one storage area. Well, not these rocks, but like these, the blocks, and the wood, rather than having it all in the same area with my meals and stuff. That way I don't get contaminated. Finished the box at least, so now homeboy has a place to sleep. Come on, guys, it's like 7 in the morning, get up. Come on. Come on, 7 in the morning. That's probably 8. There we go, my guy's first to rise. Have them all hauling things urgently after they're done washing themselves. Could probably build a door up to the top. No, this is going to be a refrigerator, so it doesn't need an extra one. He didn't get to bed till late last night. Cloud watching while you're face down on the ground. It's a weird brown cloud, man. That's a weird brown cloud. And of course they think deconstructing this is more prudent. Stop it. Fine, I'll have you deconstruct this too. Come on, guys. Finish up. There we go. Now we're going to have 4 chairs here, hopefully. Which means all 4 of our guys can sit here. Or if anybody from like another tribe that's friendly to us comes here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Went to Cloud Watch. Need more recreation. Of course. Odd. I knew I shouldn't have claimed this stuff. I guess it's good construction experience, but still. Alright, man, you ate without a table of your own volition that time. I think this is working under construction still. Yeah, it is. After they're done with this, they're going to wash up and go to sleep. At least my character will. They've actually got a lot of tasks to do, to be honest with you, so I'm going to leave him be for the moment. Collect a buzz. Man, you can see his ass from orbit, practically. Alright, guys. I know no one's in the chat right now, but I'm just gonna say I am going to go use the restroom real quick. I will leave these guys to it. Then when I come back, maybe they'll be done with all their tasks. So we'll be right back, guys. Guys, I have returned. I said before, if you happen to hear any other voice that isn't mine, it's my... Give me one moment. Everyone's welcome to the in the new chat. Joined. That's nice. Now they're going to be on the flooring. Wait. What are you upset about, Noctis? Bird sleep, open defecation. Embarrassed. I see. You guys are gonna want your own private bathrooms. Lovely. Well, as far as some of this stuff goes, we can now have them haul off all this stone. So we have a... Ooh. Hey, Chaos. Or I should say Demi. What you up to? Doesn't say that you're viewing me, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Oh, let's see here. Oh. Have them urgently haul all this stuff away. Oh, got some marble blocks out of that. Nice. I'm guessing that's what the tables were made out of. Well, it's not the best thing to make your tables out of and stuff. It does make the room look prettier, which I guess improves the mood of your guys anyway, so that's pretty nice. Yes, this is what Dammy is playing. Guessing this is Steph. I was just giving him some tips and tricks and such. Uh-oh. That's my HDMI cord. Yeah, Dammy's very proud to have RimWorld, and to be honest, he has a right to be. It's actually a pretty darn good game. Well, this game is a simulation type game where you take control of various different colonists that have their own needs. You can see like if they've had gunshot wounds. They have their own little stats here for things like shooting and construction and everything. And you basically tell them how to build a colony. You can't like save their lives or anything, but you're basically giving them orders. And for this one, I have a Pokemon World mod installed, which adds Pokemon from generations 1 through 4. They even got a little Cubone sitting right here. And I just had to deal with all these guys wanting to deconstruct all this stuff because I claimed it. Well, wanting to repair it anyway. Yeah, kind of like a hands-off one. Not exactly how good the stream quality looks, trust me. I apologize for how bad it might look. My internet speed isn't exactly the best. I have like 10 megabytes down, 1 megabyte up, so... Yeah, actually, that brings up you actually bring up a good point with that. They do technically listen to what you want them to do, but you also have this little tab here, which is the work tab. And the default is you just tell them that they can do that they should do certain things, and it will go do it. Like Z here is the only person who would warden like any of my prisoners, but technically that's going to have to be Blue. And like everyone does construction, 2 people do mining, 4 people can cut plants, but I have a mod that allows me to increase the priority of those things of 1 to 9. It is kind of like Oxygen Not Included. It's very much like that game, and that's another one. And that's another game I really love. Except in this one, I have a mod that actually allows me to choose what my guys have and what their stats are and stuff, rather than being completely randomized like Demi has it. Yes, Homeboy, I know. Oh, and by the way, I did not name him Homeboy. That's the name that he came with. A Baltoy named Homeboy. Yeah. What are you going in there for? You don't need to be in there. Have them cut all the plants in here so there's no plants inside our storage area. I've got like 180 plus hours on this game, so when I saw Dammy playing it, I was like, I should help this person out. So I gave him a couple of tips, like the fertilization tip and everything. Like, I'll click off of this, and as you can see at the bottom left-hand corner, if it's good enough. But if the map, I'll show you the map and stuff like that. The soil, as you can see, its walk speed is 87% and its fertility is 100%. But in this darker area, the fertility goes to 140. You get a little. It tells you what the tile is when you're hovering over it. That's one of the things that I told them. Now, as for the map, you can make these maps like this is one cell of the entire world. Pretty big, but this is actually the smaller of the medium-sized. You can actually go up to large, but the game kind of breaks because it's not meant to run on large at the moment. But when it comes to This is the smallest of the medium-sized. Then there's one more. I'm gonna go to a different map cell. I don't think right now I can. Generating planet. I got like 50% of the planet, so this might take a bit. There we are. See, this is where we are. One little octagon. Every single one of these octagons has its own cell. No, I cannot go to another cell just yet. But if I wanted to, I do believe... Yeah, this is only 50%. I can actually make it to where the entire where the entire world is going. Like, you only saw this much of it. This isn't the entire 50% of the map. This is. This is 50% of the world populated right now. Dammy made a very, very good purchase when they purchased. No, this is a completely single player experience. But you do have rival factions and stuff like that. In fact, yeah, that's my colony. Now you see, whenever I hover over, like, say I hover over this one versus this one I can actually zoom in to see my guys, or I can form a caravan to have them travel to new areas. But I can only view the world one cell at a time. And of course, I got all of this to cover. That's why most people only do 10% of the map. But I like large diversity, so we'll zoom in back here. But no, it is not online. It is single player only, and it's a storyteller game, basically. You have an AI, like Dammy, basically giving you events and stuff like that to do in-game, which you can have your guys go off and complete the quests, while keeping, like, at least maybe one person here to keep an eye on things and stuff like that. But for this one, I have it on Cassandra Classic and Peaceful mode, so no bad things are going to happen to me. And there's two expansions for this game, too. They're both $20 each. One is called Royalty, and the other one's called Ideology. Royalty adds in, as you can guess, a royalty system like kings, queens, and stuff like that, and royal bloodline. Whereas Ideology adds in religion and such. I believe so. That's my scenario. That's not my options. Storyteller settings. You have it on Cassandra Classic Peaceful. But I can change it to Community Builder. Players who are new to this kind of this is more Community Builder is more for Dammy. I really hope I'm pronouncing that right. But this is for people who want to learn the game mechanics with minimal pressure. I never get past. Oh, here's another cool part that you might actually enjoy. I know Dammy's gonna love it when they get it because they're already into it. A research table. These other tabs are purely for mods. They don't count toward the main one. The main one here, I can go into tree sowing, drug production, electricity. My guys can already build air conditioning. Basic climate control, which is a part of another mod. I don't know why it's in here, but I can also make things like nutrient paste, microelectronics, geothermal power. I can even go up to even giving my guys flat screen TVs and transport pods and auto cannon turrets and stuff like that. This game is extremely in-depth, and it is extremely fun once you actually get into it. See, for this one, I have four people in mind, which you normally start out with 3, but I chose one more. I've got myself. I've got my buddy Kevin, but his name is Acelius in this. Yes, you have to keep them healthy and fed as well. They can catch diseases. They can get like nauseous and stuff like that. There is actually, in fact, a medical tab where you can like make them immune to diseases and stuff if you want to. When you go to make beds, you can actually adjust it for prisoners or for doctor stuff. This game is so damn in depth, and I love it. This game deserves a lot more praise than what it gets, and it deserves a lot more people watching it than it does. I mean, I also like playing games like Skyrim and all, but when it comes to this kind of stuff, this is a really in-depth game. Like for the PokeWorld mod, it even has a Pokedex, which is really cool. But like basic fuses, I need to research the battery before I can do that. Battery can be researched right here in electricity. Once I've researched the battery, I can research basic fuses, which will make it to where if my wires are overwhelmed by the electrical power, the fuse will pop instead of the wires exploding, causing a fire. And then I just have to reset the fuse. A lot of the mods don't really help you cheat or anything that much. It's more like quality of life type of things for certain things. Ah, now it wants me to rename this. Okay. Give my faction a name. What should I name them? We'll name it after the save file. Pokemon of Rebula. I've also got a YouTube channel and everything that's in my I believe there's a link in my channel description and stuff. And as far as what my settlement should be called? Oh, what's the city over in Jubilife? Maylene City in Sinnoh. Oh, whatever. I'll just call it Hisui. After Sinnoh in the olden age. As you can see, I've already got quite a full area here. I've got like 1,300 freaking wood. I've got a lot of stone, which I stole from these buildings that were around here and such. But yeah, you have to keep them healthy and fed and everything. Like, see, there are the packaged survival meals sitting right here. There is the medicine. So, like I said, this place is very, very. This game is amazing. I'm glad I bought even though it's just the base game. I'm glad I bought it, because if I were to have bought the other two DLC along with it, I think I probably would have lost my mind just for trying to drag everything in, just trying to make sense of it all. I started adding just quality of life mods for the longest time. Like, there are even some things like, you don't get this many floors, usually. Auto-saving. Oh no. There we go. See, you even have a temperature thing here where you can... Some of these things are from, like the thermostat, are from the climate control mod and all. You have furniture, which has things like double beds and royal beds. Storage, which is a part of a mod that I have. Uh-oh. Heat wave. Well, we've got a passive cooler in here. Do they just do whatever if you don't tell them what to do? No, actually, usually they will usually end up going idle. It's not a Sims game. It's not like a Sims game where the character will just do whatever, that will just like live out their lives or whatever. They will actually just be completely idle if you don't tell them what to do. There are some exceptions though, like they will do recreation. Like actually that brings up a good point. Recreation, we have like a billiards table, poker table, chess table, and horseshoe pins. If I were to say place a horseshoe pin right here, they would actually come out here and play horseshoes every now and then, without me even telling them to. Same goes for the chess table, poker table, and billiards table. There are some things like hygiene. This is a part of a mod, but they will actually try to keep themselves clean. Like my character comes up here to the lake to wash himself before he goes to bed. Actually, part of something that I made him, that I don't make him do, but I did put on his personality, that he does like to keep himself clean. Because I like to keep myself clean. I forgot it's about like, I forgot it was 8 o'clock or whatever. My grandmother likes watching Wheel of Fortune. If you happen to hear her in the background, it's because she's literally just a paper-thin wall across from me. You also have defenses that you can place, like barricades and spike traps and stuff, which will eventually grow the more research you do. Now, there are some places that you can't actually plant at all. Like, this is one of the areas that I've tried to clear out for planting things. This is going to be one entire planting plot for me. And then there's a much bigger one. There's a smaller one over here. And I could have swore I saw a bigger one earlier. That's a muddy area. There's a bigger one over here. That's mud too. Never mind. Ah, here it is. It's down here. And right here. Eventually I'll have to deconstruct this entire area too, because there's some rich, fertile soil down here. But yes, they will mostly, like, okay, another thing they'll do without me telling them to is clean. Like, if there's a spot of vomit somewhere or whatever, and there's nothing else to do, and I'm going to put them all on cleaning duty. But with 3 people, with all 4 of these on, if there's nothing else that I've told them to do, and like there's dirt on the floor or something, they'll go and clean that up right away. But that is why I have, where is it? Oh, it would have been in the floors section. Where is it? That's strange. I used to have a mod on here that allowed me to build carpets and rugs. Which, if I put outside of a building, meant that they couldn't track dirt inside. Like I might have to try to find that mod again and reinstall it. Because the mod should be in here. I use it all the time. I'll need to re-find it on my mod list somewhere. That's a little bit upsetting that my rugs are just gone. Oh no, there they are, doormats. But once The cool thing about this Pokemon mod, though, is that these Pokemon also behave like normal animals. Notice it says I can hunt a Cubone. I'm not going to hunt this adorable little guy. He's already lost his mother. But, I could hunt, like, these Chinchou and skin them and use their leather to make doormats. That sort of thing. The mods are a lot more in-depth than a lot of people realize, too, so... Nice. We have 2,500 wood. Excellent. Now we can actually start building things a lot more efficiently. Let's see here. Orders. Chop wood. These are all finished growing. That one isn't, but it's not too bad. But yeah, I really do love this game. Uh-oh. I knew it. This area has possibly a race called the Mechanoids in it, which are kind of like the Borg, where they try to kill you and take you over and stuff like that and everything. So as long as I need to be careful whenever I mine here, or here, or here, as well as over here, because I could end up unleashing them by accident. Which kind of sucks, because I actually usually like building inside of stone workings. Like in here, I would sometimes if I'm close enough to them, I would literally take these areas and make them into fridges, because temperature doesn't escape out of stone as easily as it does out of wood. Actually, speaking of that, I've got limestone, slate, sandstone, granite. Good, I got granite chunks. Perfect! I normally don't do this. But I'm going to make a little area here where I'm going to put a stonecutter's table. You guys suffering from a heat stroke yet? No? Good. What about you? No? No? No. Perfect. No one's suffering from heat stroke just yet. It's only 110. Yeah, it says that's where that is. Need defenses. I never really know how to build defenses on here, though. Like, should I just build a box with 4 entrances out of sandbags, or what? I can never tell what I should build and how I should build it, to be honest. Okay, so I think this right here is going to be my dry goods storage, my non-food storage, if you will. And what I'll do, here's another cool thing. If you want to plan in the future what to build, you can actually make a plan out of it. Like, say I wanted to build a freezer. I can start right here, make it a 15 by 15. And there we go. That's the box for my freezer that I can make later. So that's actually a pretty cool function that I really like about this game as well. But for now, how much granite do I have? Only 20? Or no, that's not granite. Marble, concrete blocks. If I were to make a concrete wall, would that be stronger than a, like, steel or granite wall? Concrete wall. 610. Yes, concrete is stronger. Sounds good to me. What about steel? Wow, it's even better than a steel wall. Ooh. Yikes. Concrete walls be beast. I don't think my freezer needs to be that big. I'll make it a 12 by 10. There we go, 12 by 10. Then what? Wooden doors are still better. Another thing I can do. Got plenty of leftover wood at the moment. The reason I'm making this weird little T shape here for this is mostly because I'll put another door on each end, and it will act as a sort of airlock for going in and out of this place. Also, it requires 5 blocks each, and I have 655. That should still be good. You want to always double wall your freezer, that way the temperature can't escape very easily. Oop, that's not what I wanted. Copy. I don't know what you mean by send it, unless you meant to send that to someone else. And as far as this will be our cooler, this will be our freezer area. But first, I need to see about, I'll let them build it first, because they're not going to really have that much else to do. I mean, they'll have to build these floors, but that's about it for now. Production. You know what? I'll make them build this floor out of wood as well. Oh, okay, yeah. Durr. And go. Because what they're standing on right now inside their buildings is nothing but dirt. So now I'm having them build floors out of wood. They put walls up, they did, and a roof up, but they did not put down a flooring. Now I'm having them put one down. And all the while, their construction skill is slowly improving. As you can see, they'll even eat at a table once you've had a table made for them. Passive cooler needs to be refilled. There we go. I had him prioritize filling the cooler there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a cooler inside of my food area here. So that's nice and cool in there for the moment too. Because again, I do have a heat wave going on, and there is heat stroke that I have to worry about right now. We'll put it closer to them. That way this area is a little bit cooler than the rest of the house, or the hut, I guess you could say. There is a summer and winter cycle, but where I'm at, the growing season is year round. And you can also see here that it says permanent summer. So it's always warm around here, but that means that I can grow food constantly. I don't have to worry about winter being like, yeah, it's too cold to grow anything right now, so you can just go, meh. But eventually you can also get rid of that and make your own little botany houses and stuff too and grow food that way. Alright, me. Prioritize on the passive cooler before you go to bed. It starts out filled, I think. And see, he's going to go over here, wash up, and go to bed. And they will sleep. And, I mean, look at how beautiful those tiles are. Look at that. That is a beautiful... And this is just a warehouse. This is a pretty warehouse floor. And they're going to be making all of their floor tiling out of it. I will eventually be replacing all of these wood walls with either cement or granite, depending on what I make first. So, because you also have to worry about fire in this game, because weather is a factor. It will rainstorm and it will thunderstorm and sometimes dry thunderstorm too. If it were to dry thunderstorm right now, ooh, we'd be in big trouble. Everything's made out of wood right now. We would lose everything. Because when thunder strikes, everything within like a 4 or 5 block radius, I think, catches on fire, and then it just keeps spreading until there's no more fuel for it. It is a constant management game, and I could sit here for hours and just watch them do this shit. Right now, I don't have to do a damn thing. I've ordered them to do a bunch of stuff. Go ahead, guys. Look at this. They're done with the flooring in the warehouse. Now they're building the flooring everywhere else. And you notice they're prioritizing the flooring before they actually build the concrete. See, now they're starting to build the concrete. They have weird priorities. See, now they stopped building the floors just to try to build the building. Which, I mean, it's fine. I don't mind it too much. And they'll automatically build a roof once the building is fully enclosed. Which, yes, includes the door. If there's no door, they're not going to build a roof. Actually, while they're doing that, that reminds me. Build that mosaic tile flooring here and here and here and here, so that the door actually has some flooring underneath it as well instead of just dirt. Then I don't know if I want to do concrete or paved tile, because it takes more for a paved tile than concrete to build for my actual roads to and from places. Okay, so for me, refill the passive cooler first. Who's the one that has the heat stroke? Okay, so I have heat stroke. Everyone has heat stroke a little bit. Okay, so what I'm going to have to do is once I find out just how much concrete I have left. I believe is this. Yeah, once I find out exactly how much concrete I have left. Oh, that reminds me. I can actually see just how hot it is on the inside of buildings. See, the passive cooler isn't actually doing everything that it should. That's mostly because, though, the windows are open. Yeah, it's because it's really hot inside. I should have closed them. Close the windows in the house. In the house proper, I should say. They'll close them now once I've asked them to, but it's going to take a little bit because they have to get rid of all the construction and stuff here. But once I'm done here, I'm going to need to find. I will probably over here off to the side. Yeah, see, they closed the windows. So now you can see the temperature starting to drop in there, which means because of the passive cooler, so when they go to bed, they'll start recovering from heat stroke. So anyway, once they're finished with this, I'll know exactly how much concrete I'll have to build myself a little battery area here. In the battery area, I will have to cover, but I don't need to put a door on it just yet. I might have to make it out of limestone or something at first. One of these things will end up going into like a small set. Ooh, geothermal vent. Oh yes, please. That is beautiful. I'll probably build a wind turbine. Because we're in the hills, and as you can see, the wind's blowing pretty good, because you can tell by the trees. But this geothermal vent will be perfect, because I can get geothermal power from it. See, now they have nothing else to do, and they're gathering up everything that they've cut down and brought it in here. I'm gonna have to deconstruct that wall so they can finish constructing this wall. That's the only problem with that. And now we have our little freezer area where we will keep things like our berries and our meats and everything organic, like our herbal medicines. See, not refrigerated, spoils in 2.4 years. Now, it might not spoil for a while, but if it gets left outside for too long, it will deteriorate very rapidly. I can mark it for ventilation now, just in case the room temperature gets... Ah. I think that was it. Spacecraft impacted, so I can deconstruct this to get steel and stuff out of. Is Kevin's mother in this? What? Have Kevin finish her off. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. Not that much of an asshole. But unfortunately, I cannot save her right now. I don't have any medical places, so Kevin's mom's gonna die. Unfortunately. I don't even think I have anybody working on medical right now. Patient, doctor, yeah, Z. Z's our only doctor, really. That and myself, I have an average skill of 6. Well, she has 7. There. If I could save her and send her back without having to try to recruit her, then she should just wander back off and tell them about all the good stuff I did for them. Such as saving her life. But yeah, everyone has to handle animals. Because that's how Pokemon work. I wonder, can I fix her up this way? Yeah, I can try to stabilize her there. He'll probably go and grab a medical herb or just to stabilize her if he makes it in time. Looks like he's gonna make it in time. Come on, autosave. Tending to her wounds. Currently idle. So she should naturally recover over time. But she's not going to bleed out now because I fixed her. Yeah, she's going to slowly recover over time while she's sitting there. Now all of my colonists have become idle. Because I haven't told them to do anything. See, 3 colonists idle. I don't know what Blue's doing. Oh, ew, he's cleaning feces. Okay. Nasty. But, alright. I actually could have him finish off his own mom. That's pretty disturbing. It really is. So what I might do is build a bigger house and leave this, beds and all, for medical purposes. But what I also have to do now is I have to find a small section of land to build a... Can I build one right now? Wind turbine. And you see all these trees will actually block my wind turbine. And you see what I can do with this as while this is going on. Okay, that's going to have to be a cut plant, because I'm not letting that sit there. Yeah, it is kind of TMI, isn't it? I will have to build them a bathroom. Yes. Unfortunately, no. Alright, guys. Yeah, I did. Alright, guys. Hey, it's a worm atom. The trash version, the poison version, or whatever. Okay, so as we can see, the wind turbine's here. What we need to do next is we need to build wires. And but the cool thing is that the wires don't have to be exactly right on top of what we're trying to power. Like, where's the cooler? That's the overwall cooler. I think they might have gotten rid of the normal cooler in lieu of the overwall. To deconstruct this piece of wall, grab the overwall cooler once it's done. Okay, so that piece of wall has been taken out. Put the overwall cooler on. And as you can see, that cord connects it to the wire here. And I don't have to remove any wall to do this either. Before in vanilla, you have to actually remove the wall to put the cooler in. Now I don't have to. So what I do now is with the overwall cooler, as you can see, its target temperature is currently 70 degrees. It is 82. And it's already 73 inside here. And even, as you can see, the doorways here have their own temperature. That's why we made those, because they're airlocks. They prevent this from escaping to out here. One door would be fine, but we would lose a lot of temperature if people were only going through one door at a time. But when it comes to this, what we want to do is we want to bring this down to about 30 or 28. That's too much. We'll bring it down to 24. Or at least attempt to. Oop. Hey, means you're getting married in the game. Nice. Z's my girlfriend in real life, so to see that happen in here, that's actually pretty cool. Ah, that's another cooler. Other than the overwall cooler. We would do the same thing, basically. Now, we might have to add a second cooler, or overwall cooler, to this. In which case, I would probably do it right over here. Okay, so now that that's done, we'll put that kind of cooler there. Ah, the construction got botched. Now you see, the wind's not blowing very hard, so these aren't powered. That's why I need to research the battery. These marble chunks, I'll have them hauled urgently away. As well as these granite chunks. They'll go down in here. Which means they're not going to be in my way as much. You know, that's there. we're going to have both these coolers share a temperature. Oop, wrong button. Now, what do you think? What do you guys think I should make the floors in here out of? Because I don't have the sterile tile just yet. That requires me to go into the medical field. You think I should just keep making my floors out of wood for now and then replace them later? Or do you think I should? I mean, hell, I can even make. If I had it, I could make floors out of ruby, but I don't have it. Should I make them into a limestone floor? Maybe a steel floor or a marble floor? Well, not marble. Marble. I mean, there's a lot of different kinds that I can make. A lot of different kinds that I can make, actually. That's true. But I mean, that's the thing, though. I have a lot of wood, but there's a lot of different types of wood that I can make. See, like the mosaic, which is what the warehouse floor is made out of. There's horizontal parquet. There's rustic wood. There's wooden rustic planks, horizontal planks, plywood boards. There's even like vertical wood flooring. And I think I can make this out of wood too, or maybe not. No, I think that's just the stone version. And then there's things like, I could technically make some of this stuff out of concrete tile and stuff too. I would be more than happy to just make it out of the mosaic all the time, but I don't know if the mosaic's actually been, yeah, it supports light, medium, and heavy. It's a stuffed floor from the Stuffed Floors mod that I have. It has maximum hit point, very low maximum hit points, but that doesn't matter. The concrete stone look? You're talking about this one? The concrete tile? Or are you talking about like regular concrete here? To the right of concrete tile? Oh, the flagstone. Requires 4 concrete blocks. So make this out of... I don't have enough. Damn. Because I only have 118 concrete blocks left. And I don't have a stone cutter table right now. I told Dammy to build one as soon as possible, but I've been a bit more worried about other things. Especially since I have a whole bunch of mods that I have to monitor as well. That was gonna be what the bigger room that I was gonna build with the research table and stuff. That was gonna have the other stuff in it and stuff too. I need to build a marriage. I need to put down a marriage tile real quick. Miscellaneous. There it is. Put the marriage spot right there for now. Then Z and I can actually share a bed. He's up a little bit later because I got him up to save Kevin's mom's life. Question is, what's she doing? I'm on autosave. Every time I go over her, it autosaves. Yeah, so she's at 31% right now, and she is hungry. So if I can rush this real quick, I might be able to put her in a medical bed and save her. We're gonna have to build it. We're gonna have to build the new house out of wood for the moment. Oh my God. Okay, so now I'm going to use the blueprints mod. No. I don't need double walls. Blueprints. Let's rename this to house. Or no. That's not what I want right now. Crap. I use rustic planks for the rooms. And picture passive cooler. And then I won't worry about the beds just yet. Bedrooms. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's why I like the blueprints mod. Copy paste whatever you need. Really useful for bedrooms and stuff like that. Or if I wanted to make another warehouse, all I gotta do is just copy all the way down to here and paste it wherever I want. And I can have another warehouse section. So now they have all this to sit here with. Guys, they don't know what the hell's going on. Where are all these blueprints coming from? I'll leave one open for someone else. And then, of course, I forgot to put down windows. Because those cool little light squares that you see there are actually the areas that it lets light into. So if they were to open up the window to let light into their place, that's the area that the light would cover. See, now they all have windows. And then, because I have enough since I have enough metal, we'll go temperature, and they can all share vents. But I can only do that when there's a wall there, so I'll have to wait. Now they'll all get up, start building their areas. You see how the temperature over there has dropped down to 48, but yet in the airlock area, it's actually gone down quite a bit. But it's not quite there yet because air is leaking out of the wooden door. Come on, my little worker bees. These are going to be your new houses. I've got enough wood around here to chop down, so I'm not really too worried about running out. I just want them, because see, they're even chopping down wood while they're in there. Okay, what I'm going to do also is with these two. If it gets too hot, they'll close the windows. See? They closed them. That's what I do with these two as well. Just cut it, don't extract it. That tree's in the way, so we'll just cut it out. There, now they have their own places to sleep. What I'll do now is set the owner of this one to blue, set the owners of this one to myself and Z, and then for this one, set the owner Noctis. And now all these beds are unowned, which means I can set them to become medical beds, which means they change from their normal green to blue sheets. That thing is pretty cool. And for prisoners, it changes to yellow. Speaking of homeboys, I think Homeboy is actually Z's Pokemon. Yeah, Master Z. So I will uproot and reinstall this in mine and Z's room. And then I will set the owner to Homeboy. Now everyone's idle again. Except, I think I'll take myself. Oh, it has to be a prisoner marked bed. And this will be like a small jail area then or something, I don't know. But I can always repurpose it later. Capture her. Come on, man, get to her. Where are you gonna break from? Fair sleep, uncomfortable, decent barrack. Just like sharing a sleeping space. Slept in the cold. Be buffed by my girlfriend because you tried to hit on her, you asshole. Darkness, been in the dark. I've been in the dark for a while. I don't like it. Recreation unfulfilled. Starving. What? How are you starving? We should have food. Oh my good lord. Harvest. Great. Great. Just lovely. Y'all are being idiots. He's at least getting some rest. Transport pod crash. Well, nothing I can do about that. I'll go find him later and bury him though. Because you can actually make graves in this game too. Autosave. Man, every time I go over my, it has to say. Like it's trying to tell me something. What about me? Am I malnutrition? Yes, I am. Alright, so. If I remember right, somewhere over here. Yes! Nice little smorgasbord of berries that they can pick. What the hell happened over here? A Talo got killed. No! Poor bird. What the hell? A skitty? What the hell's killing all these Pokemon? Is it old age? No, a red fox has been killing them. That's a strong red fox. Okay, so first things first. When it comes to this grow zone, apologies. Oh, jeez. Make this a 6x6, in which we will grow rice, because rice grows quickly. That will keep me bit. That will, actually, let's get sow plants and stuff like that. Okay, so blue and Noctis. That will keep those two busy. A wild man wanders in. I could arrest him. I never did the floor in here because I never ordered them to. We'll do rough horizontal planks. Put those two in here. Then we'll do mosaic. On the way in, to copy what's on the floor here. Because going in will be this, then going out will be this. Same goes for this, because the wood should insulate a little bit more. Oh, this should also help them with their heat stroke too. Now they're just malnutrition. Now they just have malnutrition. Yeah, it needs 400 watts of power for them both to work. Dang it. Hold on. Hello? I will be right back, guys, as soon as I give them a couple of orders, because my grandmother has some honey drops that might be able to crave my sweet craving. Alright guys, I am back. I don't have this stuff put on proper shortcut keys for Streamlabs, so now they're starting to transfer everything over. See, they're cleaning too. Everything nice and clean. Mai is slowly recovering. Can't lock the door, but we should have Blue keeping an eye on her at least. I think he's the one that does the wardening. Yeah, he can look after his own mom basically. And it's raining. We've got rice plants growing. We've got berries in here that we could eat. Need to find more berry bushes to grab more berries from. I'm sure these guys won't mind if we harvest some of these berries. Hey, it's a relicanth. Cool. Maybe if I catch it, I can start with the Reggies. Steal. Allow. Urgently pick up. That's more steel that I can use for like walls and concrete and stuff. So I'm just looking for berries. Ooh, look at this big old plot area to plant stuff in. Ooh. But it's actually not too far away from where I am. It'd be quite a distance to haul it, but one here, one here. If I clear out this area, what is this anyway? Granite? Ooh, 2 solid chunks of granite. If I can get rid of those, if I can mine all this out, and then get a stonecutter's table going, with the granite that I have here, oh, I know what I'm building next. Now for this, oh, you know what? I'll wait on that for the moment, because, and then I also need the floors. Make these rough points as well. And should we do windows? I don't really think we need windows right now. I think we should just put a passive cooler in here and call it a day. That takes up a lot of wood though, but again, I live in a temperate forest. It's not exactly like it's hard to find wood. What do you want? Oh, it's Will. Will is streaming. I don't have an advertised thing for him, or else I'd advertise him in my stream chat, but he's an artist. He does some pretty cool things. Oh, what do I do though? Okay, this barricade can be made out of wood, and pretty much anything else that's not a gemstone. Okay then. So, what I think I might do for the first bit is I might wait for them to finish this off, and then put down the stonecutter's table and stuff, as well as put down a torch so they can see with a passive cooler inside. So I'll put the passive cooler in the corner here. And watch them work. Okay, now I'll put them in here, and because it's like 25 degrees in here, berries are frozen and they won't spoil. Ever. However, I do need to modify this a little bit. Buy resources, plant matter, cycle leaves and stuff. What is this called? Herbal medicine? Herbal medicine can go in here too for now. One of these offshoots that I have up here is either going to be off in this area or up here, because this one down here is going to be for food, for like the butcher spot and stuff. Up here, I'll probably make a smaller one for like medicinal supplies and stuff, and have it also be a cold area. Right now, they're just bringing in the food for now, because also my berry potions are in here. They don't need to be in here. They don't need to be frozen, but they're still in here. Where did Blue go? Blue? Oh, he's hauling some of that steel over here. Okay. Nice. I was going to start constructing the new workshop area. Tell my grandma that I didn't get the hot instead. I don't think it's going to be chocolate. That my speed is going to accept right now. Most more than likely going to be like ice cream. I don't know why I have such a sweet tooth lately. Good job, guys. Good job. Okay, so next thing I'll do. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, he's harvesting a berry bush. Harvesting berry bush, harvesting bush. Relaxing socially. Okay, so what you're gonna do is oh, it uses water now instead of food. Or not food, uses water instead of wood now. That's useful. I wonder if one of my mods did that, because usually it uses wood, which didn't make any sense at all. So, I think I know what I'm going to do now. I'm going to hygiene and build a primitive well. Ooh, wow. Ooh. Ooh, look at all the water. I think I'm going to put the well right here. Uh-oh, I don't like that. I don't like the way that sounds. That wind usually indicates that it's almost a dry thunderstorm. Because my stream quality's dropped at least 40 times. Experiencing minor issues. What's going on, chat? Everything looking fine? Everything looking good? I mean, good comparatively for my stream? I don't know what the quality looks like, but there we go. Now, my guys don't have to come all the way up here to clean themselves. They have this water right here. Okay, so in here, what we are going to do, where is it? What's going on? Oh, there it is. Production. We're going to take a stonecutter's table. That's gotta be really awkward though. A stonecutter's table that uses a wooden frickin' thing. Put a dining chair there because that improves production. They both need power, but a torch lamp does not. So I'll put a torch lamp right here. With the passive cooler here, it should keep the area nice and cool, even with the torch. Stairs are just a little bit harder for her to make, apparently. I don't mind if they go to bed right now. Everything's all nice and set up, and then once this is built, I'll have one of my guys just start constructing nothing but granite blocks to put in here. But yeah, from now on, when they wash, they'll wash right here. And actually, I think I might be able to fix that too. Water tub, water tub, water tub. And honestly, I could actually probably do this with the bathrooms. But I wouldn't need to make it that big, I don't think. Up 424 wood. I'm starting to run out. Yes, I consider that almost running out. So it is time to chop some wood again. That tree's grown. That one. Oh! Hit the right frickin' blocks, you stupid mouse. You've got a frickin' death adder, and sometimes it just doesn't want to work properly. I'm not gonna replace it though. I haven't even had this thing for 2 years yet. Unlike that, my poor blue snowball. That thing I've had for like 5 years and has finally decided, I think I'm gonna take a permanent vacation. And I'm like, well, alright then. Go right ahead. You deserve it. Every single one of my YouTube videos that you guys see on my YouTube channel were all recorded using that blue snowball. And it deserves its rest. It deserves it. That poor thing has been worked to death, quite literally. I'll save the white ones for now, because if they're green, they provide more wood. What's going on here? We got 2 people that are watching. Thank you. I'm glad to know that at least 2 people find me entertaining. Of course, I don't know. The stream itself could say I have 15 people watching for all I know. Because I know Dami had supposedly had like 12 people watching, but only 2 people, myself and one other, were actually paying attention. A lot of construction work going on. We're low on food and we need a meal source. I think Blue's the one that has the highest shooting skill. Yep. If I can find that red fox. I don't know if I want to do Nidoran female, because I don't know if they act like a pufferfish. Swablu. And I'm going to have to do it to one of these species. I don't want to. I'm going to have to. It's not going to be the Cubone. That's for damn sure. I'm not touching that Cubone. Cubone are just lovely little boys. They don't want to hurt no one. They just want their mama back. Oh, hey, component wall. What the hell? Why is that steel door glowing blue? I don't get it. We have some Hoot Hoot or some Horsey. Yeah, they probably do run them in the background. You're right. I wonder what Hoot Hoot tastes. For her. Oh, they don't have. They're not being told to hunt. Do I have the revolver? I do. So I could technically go hunting as well. It's gonna be me and Kevin. Kevin will prioritize this Hoot Hoot. What am I doing? Cloud watching? I'll prioritize level 6, 9, 10. I'll prioritize this Hoot Hoot. There we go. Ooh, look at that! Look at that shooting skill. The Mad Electrike. Undraft him. As long as he doesn't bleed out. That was a bad timing for that Electrike to go mad, but I'm trying to get food. Oh, and by the way, you can get rid of those little things by right-clicking them. In case you want to tell Dammy or anything. Or Dammy, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right. Can't exactly tell him to get in bed. Doing Pokemon corpses. Animal corpses don't go in there. Animal corpses go in here. Thank goodness. He doesn't want me to treat him for his bruises. This. Forever. Who's the one that has the, make weapons? Okay, so this will be either mine or Noctis' job. And considering the fact that for Noctis, he could also do plant cutting, which he's really good at. I think instead of prioritizing plant cutting over craft, I'll prioritize craft over plant cutting for now. We've also got myself, Z, and Blue to actually do. Actually, you know what? For Blue, or for myself, I won't do the plant cutting because I'm not as good at it. Now you can make some stone blocks. Taking a stroll? Okay, he's going for a walk. So for... You know what? I want to help them with their recreation because oddly enough, the wooden pin, the horseshoes actually increase their shooting ability too. So, crap. What did I want to do? That's right, floors. I'm gonna put concrete floors. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ew! Damn it! Not what I wanted. 5. There. Now they'll always have a clear area to stand when they go to play horseshoe. And they'll have more variation as well. Yes, I know we need batteries. In fact, while I'm sitting here, while I'm waiting for them to wake up, production, simple research bench, and also, once again, where's the wooden chair, and then a torch again. Actually, you know what? If I put it right here, it should cover both areas. Just replace this one with a new one. Problem solved. Who even healing? 1%. 92. Yeah, he's slowly but surely getting there. He got up before I did this time. Wait. Did someone just eat that electric raw? What? No! No! That's terrible! That's disgusting! Oh god. The poor Electric deserved better than that. Should have at least been cooked with some like cumin powder and cayenne pepper or something, alongside some fucking green beans and collard greens or something like that. I don't know. Can you believe someone just ate an Electric raw? Probably a shocking experience. I'm fucking terrible. Do I care? No, I do not. Oh, let's see here. Looks like there's really no more berry bushes. I'm gonna wait for them to grow back. Good thing I got rice growing over here. This should be ready. Almost. Okay, so the steel water tub needs to be linked to a bed for them to fill it up. See, now Blue's actually going to sit here and rest and sleep. See? They're sitting there and they're playing. Yeah, and see, they even opened up the window because it's warmer outside than it is inside, and it's bearable. And now, we have this entire area. Okay, so, research. Battery. Do I have anybody on research? Yes, I do. I have Z on research. And Blue. But Z is much better at research than everybody else is. She's got a 6 in intellectual, and she's passionate about it. I can make some stone as well, so I really don't mind. Starvation imminent because we don't have enough berry bushes. Also don't have enough regular animals, so I have to resort to eating Pokemon. Oh, it's a turkey! Hunt the turkey. Well, there's these over here that no one seems to want to do anything with. Okay, I think I know what I need to do next. Yep, how long? Oh, 2 hours 20? That's not bad. Trying to see how long I've been streaming for. No. Need something a lot better than that. Okay, so this is going to be a little weird. Floors. We'll go vertical planks for this. For here. Silver is usually used to buy things in the game, but this is easy to keep clean, which means it's better for a butcher spot. I know what to do with this area. We're gonna put a door there. I don't know when the next time I stream will be, but you should be informed as long as you're following me, because I know you are. So, thanks very much for stopping by, Steph, and just be sure that Danny looks at the at those videos that I gave him on the Discord. Those will help him with RimWorld and everything. And if you want to, so that you can help understand, so that you can understand whatever I'm doing, you can look at them too. Oh, I ran out of silver. Well, no, it's still there, so. With the steel wall, I won't have to worry too much. Don't ruin the floors. Please don't. Okay, so this is the best I'm going to be able to do with this for now. Alright. Thanks for stopping. Again, thanks for stopping by, Steph. Oh no, there's Electrike. So we're here. For now, will be a wood fire grill. Needs to be a steel rustic. Let's see here. Sorry, I've been kind of quiet, guys. Kind of focusing. Oddly enough, you know, not a lot of people would think that a game like this would be meant for focus, but it really is. You know what? Just because. I'm gonna have them expand the roof area on their houses. And over all the doors. This is usually why I end up using the steel to build a concrete area around these. Yeah, I saw that you were lurking. I saw that you were lurking, Joe. Don't worry, man. Oh, let's see. Floor, concrete. Put concrete on this section. Put concrete around my warehouse for the moment. Protect everything inside. When a fire happens, this is made out of concrete. This is made out of steel, so these two buildings should survive mostly. So that's why I'm making sure that the doorways also have a lot of things, a lot of stuff in them, a lot of concrete outside of them. Then the doorways shouldn't catch fire very easily. All it takes is one steel to make the concrete. Oh, an exotic goods trader's here. Well, I've got myself a nice little table here for them to sit at. I've got 4 beds for them to use if they want to sleep. They're medical beds, but they should still be useful. There. Well, that's not what I meant. That's fine though. Given that there's concrete there now, it will be easier to build another wall for the outside for this dumping area. Okay, so I can actively hunt. Oh, I think I already introduced you to the mod, Joey. But got 2 mod shops sitting over here. Got the Pokemon that's actually in my group at the moment is a Baltoy. Look at this; these guys got a bunch of Pokemon too. We got a Manectric, a Vibrava, an Arcanine, a couple of Raticate, a Piloswine, a Golem. Pretty cool. We've got a lot of useful Pokemon here. Harvest all those berries that are out there so we can have more food in here. Everything's frozen, so it's not going to spoil as easily. Also, these medicines aren't going to spoil either, so because they're already manufactured in the medicine, we won't have to worry about that too much. Let's see here. Already got some concrete down. That there. Got this concrete around to here. There, now there's like an actual path for them to take around the building here. Here. There. Yes, tiny buzz dragon. Right here. I'm actually surprised at how much it actually how much these actually resemble the Pokemon just in these type of sprite form. It's almost like they ripped the sprites directly from the game and just enlarged them a little bit. Oh, it turned into packed dirt. That'll be good. I could possibly make another building over here. Now my guys are sleeping for now. Over here, I'm going to have to. Over here is where I'm going to build my battery area once I've researched the batteries. Have batteries been researched? I don't remember seeing anything about that. It is in progress. Okay. What are you doing instead of that? Relaxing socially. It hasn't even gotten started. Make everything else a top priority. Make that a top priority among everything else. The quicker I get batteries, the more I don't have to worry about power consumption. While I'm out here, rid of these, so I can put my battery station up here. That's granite wall too. That's good. See, now they'll take the concrete ways around, and it'll be a lot faster for them to get around. These two will mine here. Z will be over here researching, while Noctis makes more blocks, granite, hopefully. Yeah, 520 granite blocks. Good. What we'll do is we'll take those granite blocks and we'll replace each one of these wooden one of these wooden walls with a granite wall block, which means we won't have to worry about our stuff catching fire anymore. Deterioration. Don't let them sit out here, you dimwits. That was a little upsetting that they did that. Good, it's almost halfway there already. Hey, it's a Mr. Mime! Level 20. And they're getting married. Me and Z are now married. No, thank you. I don't need a quest. Okay, they got a lot more positive things here. It feels good to know that we even treat prisoners well. I wonder how long the one with Z. Oh, that buff's gonna last for 30 days. Hell yeah. How about you, man? Ah, yes, we need to build some bathroom stalls. But bathroom stalls, I'm going to see about toggle earth power and stuff like that. Cool. I'm going to build them as an extension onto the bedrooms. So Homeboys is going to be reinstalled right here. And then as far as building these things goes, I'll have to move the windows for a couple of these. Because the way these beds work for the double beds is going to be a little bit more awkward. I'm not going to bother building a bathroom for the empty room just yet, just in case me and Z decide to break up or something. Low on food. Got 5 rice. Got some meat left. Wait, did everyone eat the freaking meat raw? Come on, guys. What? Open season on Chin Chow. And you know what? Why not? B-Dot as well. Cooking skill of 6. 3, 3, 4, 3. So we can't make those kinds of meals. Can't even make a fine meal. We can make a simple meal. So we'll just have to do that forever for now. He's researching the batteries like he should. Cooking the meat. There we go. Yes, I'm cooking and eating Pokemon. I'm usually not very okay with that, but... Oh, okay. Need to gather all this and bring it back. Blue. Not gonna kill that one. Giraffe egg. It's a bunny. Okay, that one's never gonna get hunted. I'll harvest these berries though. Tentacle? Yeah, sure. Mr. Mime? No. Too human-like. Too horsey. I'm gonna have to hunt a whole bunch of these Pokemon out here, so... Not going after Cubone. You Surskit? Hell yeah. These two Electrike? Yeah. Disassemble a ship chunk. That'll give me quite a bit of steel and stuff too, so... I've done pretty well for myself so far, though, Joey. If you're still watching. I got 2 new followers today. I'm up to 71. That's my phone. I keep it on because my grandmother uses it to get in touch with me so she doesn't have to yell through everything. He's almost done with the batteries. What I'll do now is because the area is nice and open. I will use granite blocks. Leave areas here. No. Oh, you know what? Yeah. Leave an area there. Leave an area up here. Get into. Which means I need to go to floors and build a concrete path up to this door. And a concrete path up to this door. That way they can easily walk to it. Yeah, we're still a little bit low on food. Ship to the stars. I do believe after we head to the stars, the game's over, so shit. Oh. Okay, never mind, he won. Nice. Just finished the battery. Now she can help out with everything else for the moment. It's a rainy thunderstorm. Oh boy, you guys can barely hear me over that, can't you? Woo! That's some loud frickin' sounds. This is a bit smaller than the area that I'm using for my non-streaming run, but you know, it's whatever. I have to deal with what I have to deal with. Hey man, thanks for stopping by. Even if you're lurking, as long as I have a viewer count, I'm more than happy. I don't care. Hmm. We are still low on food, but we're getting there. A lot of these are meat and rice. I just assigned you to hauling. Oh, basic hauling. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is we're going to add a wooden door. Each of these. And for flooring, we'll do horizontal parquet. Not doing surgery, that's for sure. Okay, so now that this place has been created, we're going to build a roof area around it. This is where we're going to put our batteries. What we're going to do once we have fuses, by the way, is we're going to put a fuse right here. Or maybe right here or something. That way the entire line is protected. Put one battery here, one battery here, one battery here, one here, one here, and one here. And there we go. That should be everything that we need at this moment. Roof zone. Might as well build a roof zone over this entire area here where they're going to and from. As much as we possibly can, anyway. Because if we can protect them on their way over, they're going to be more likely to take the path that we have roofed over. Okay, so all these animals that they're butchering and killing are being cooked into meals. We have 14 meals right now. And see? Now they're more likely to take the routes that are covered, that way they're not inside the rain. Not too sure what to do about this here. I don't know if this will actually stay up or not. You can try. Don't know about this either. That might not hold up because there won't be any, Oh! Prove me wrong! Small little rooms here for their latrines, basically. My stomach is making noises. Also, this will protect most of the wiring too. Honestly, I think I like this version of the cooler better, rather than this one. This one does look kind of nice, but this one looks cleaner. Ain't you so mad? Oh, open defecation. so what I'm going to do with this now. Over here, I know what I'm probably going to build. I'm probably going to have to build a wood fire generator. Not enough steel, huh? I can see that. Are there any ship parts that I haven't deconstructed yet? The marble table. Ah. Have this here. Oh, that's the only one so far that I have seen. The Lickitung! And the Baneri. A cute little Baneri. Oh. But I'm gonna have to actually start mining for my steel now. That's a first in a while. Normally I don't have to mine for it. Is there a closer pocket? Probably not. It's actually kind of close. Like, good close. Okay, so to try to avoid this, I'll at least get those two. That's sapphire ore? Yes, it is. Interesting. I don't need that right now, though. I need is steel ore. Shit. That's why. That's why we're out of power. There we go. Now the power's getting to my battery there. Got that the roof can block the wind coming in from the turbine. so we'll cut these plants down here. Reveal our nice patch of fertile grass by the by this wind turbine. Also, we have so much excess coming off of the grid into these